Have you ever had an idea, but overthinking just killed it before you even was able to start? And to be honest, I was facing this problem for quite a big chunk of my life, better say. From a very young age, I was thinking about starting to go into the gym, about taking my life more seriously, about starting this YouTube channel, and all the other things that I was always dreaming of, but never actually started. Why? Because I was always thinking, what would be the best workout? How should I manage my nutrition? What's the best video format? Or what's the best path for life? And eventually, what this led to me doing is constantly being in this loop of analysis paralysis, trying to find the better and the better and the better way, eventually not taking any action and being stayed in the same spot over and over. So in this video, I'm gonna basically tell you how you can avoid it by following my advice of how I break out of the cycle and start taking right action and start making progress that I was never thought was possible. So let's start with why we tend to overthink. First one is basically the fear of failure and judgment that comes with it. So for me, fear of failure was quite a big one. It was more about me not even believing into my brain that I was able to achieve something. I was stuck with that mindset of being a skinny boy who was always getting punched by life, not being able to stand back for himself and do something. And in this type of mindset, the only way for me to avoid that judgment, to avoid that another hit from life, and we as humans, we basically always tend to avoid pain. And that's what my mind was doing. I was searching for the best way possible. But the thing that I had to eventually understand that there's no such thing as the best way. It just does not exist. This universe is constantly expanding. In our world, there are constantly, every day by day, new and new inventions coming up to us. In every single way, there would be a better way to do it. And even if you find the best way you could possibly find for today, at the exact this moment, tomorrow you will wake up, look at what you did, and think to yourself, oh, why I was so dumb? Why did I say exactly this phrase and not that one? I should have come along this. It's another way, it's another angle. So, what we could learn from it is that there's no such thing as perfection. But what to do then? And the only choice is to ask yourself about the essentials of achieving this goal. So from the last videos that I released, you probably already know about the concept of setting exactly your goals and figuring out what would be the best decision for you and not someone else plugging this decision into your brain. And then you should ask yourself, what are the essentials? What would be the main parts of you achieving this goal? What are the daily tasks that you probably should be doing to start seeing some minor results? If we talk about becoming more fit, it's probably starting to doing some push-ups, start to lift weights, or start running, or going on a walk day by day. If we talk about growing on YouTube, as I'm doing right now, it's probably more about starting to record videos. It's not about learning how to make videos better or learning about some nutrition, but rather actually doing and recording them. Because otherwise, you won't be able to do anything. If video is not being released, your views won't basically come, no matter how good you will become at knowing the structure. Same goes for everything. Obviously, you should go and look at it, do some basic research. Might take you an hour or 2 hours maximum to basically understand what you need to do. And then you already have a pretty much okay understanding of how you should do things. And that's the exact point where you should start. Obviously, in your past, you might fail. Not just you might, you will. I have so many videos that I have recorded in the past and I have not released them. In the past 2 weeks, there were 10 videos, and I tried to release 1 or 2 videos per week, and I have 10 videos that I recorded, and eventually I deleted because they were complete garbage. But what it allows me to do is to record some better videos like this where I am able to provide real genuine value to people. And after doing this enough times, I would start seeing the growth of my channel. I would start seeing the results. Same as it was for me going to the gym. I started going to the gym. I didn't know shit. I only knew that I need to do some bench press, I need to do pull-ups, and I need to lift dumbbells. And somehow managed to not crack my spine up. And that's all I knew. And soon enough, I went from not being able to bench a bar to finally bench 20 kg, 40 kg, 60, and 95. After the end of 12-month period, obviously, it was not so fast, but eventually I got there by doing that simple action over time, and after that, iterating on it, understanding what worked and what doesn't. And that's how you make progress. That's how you define the right actions to take and to crush it. So, if you came here for some practical advice, there is one single thing that you need to do. It's to shift your mindset from trying to find a perfect solution to going with that okay method. If you see that solution is okay and it could work, it could still give you some failures, then you should go with it. You should start doing it. And after you already start doing it, you can go on onto deeper research. You can go on and try to analyze your workout schedule. You can go on and analyze your videos that are already existent. And that's exactly what will make you stand out. Because most people will still be in that loop of trying to analyze things, of trying to find that perfect solution. But they will never break out of the cycle. And they will keep cycling and cycling in the same spot without ever doing shit. While you will start breaking through. And at first, this progress will be slow. It might actually follow you back down a little bit. But eventually, over time, this graph will keep rising up and rising up and rising up, and eventually flying to the moon. So, hey guys, or girls who will watch this, just focus on taking this first action, on actually starting doing it, And that's what would drive you the success you always wanted. That's it. Do not forget to follow and like this video. Goodbye.